Now, your Super Doppler 10 forecast with meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler.
All right, at the James River Bridge right now, we've got, well, stoppage, but also there's light rain, which has reached there, and we've got light rain over a good bit of the area now. It took a little while, but it has moved in, and it's going to just be completely 100% covering the area in the next half hour. So we have an area low pressure creeping up from the southwest. There's a stationary front here, which has made it up a little bit, kind of as a warm front, and so now part of the area, like the Outer Banks, you're in the 50s at the moment. Meanwhile, to the north, there's cold enough air for snow to fall in northern Virginia, or at least a mix. That will change over to rain showers later this morning, but it will not change over in Pennsylvania, New York, New Hampshire, Vermont, and Massachusetts. It's going to be snow showers up there, even in the afternoon. For us, our rain will taper off this afternoon, but it won't come to an end until we get to the evening. And then tonight we'll dry things out, and they'll dry things out to the north of us. So this morning, 100% chance of rain. Between about 6:45 onward, we've got a 100% chance till midday. And then in the afternoon, 60% chance. By the evening, it tapers off. Wednesday, Thursday, we are dry, and then Friday, a few more showers coming in. Now our temperatures, 53 degrees. That's the high around midday, then it's going to drop. More on that in just a second. 47 degrees Wednesday, 54 Thursday, 46 Friday. We're up and down between the mid-40s and the low to mid-50s for the next several days. And so the temperatures today probably get into the low 50s around 10 a.m. till noon, and then they drop to the 40s. And that's because, again, behind that front, behind the low, when it moves out to sea, we're going to flip those winds around. So dress for that. Dress for a cold, wet day. Right now we got rain all over the place, northeast North Carolina. There's only a couple of small gaps now between Elizabeth City and south of Corolla. That's it. Otherwise we have widespread light rain. Here's the south side. It's made it into Virginia Beach now. At least some of the drizzle. And Norfolk. Portsmouth, Chesapeake is wet. Suffolk, all of Suffolk, we've got rain, and that extends back to Franklin, Emporia, Stony Creek, Wakefield, Surrey, Smithfield up to the peninsula we have light rain. So Hampton, Newport News, Poquoson, Williamsburg, Yorktown, yes, it's coming down at least a little bit. It's going to pick up, though, pretty soon. And then Gloucester up to Saluda to Reedville, we've got light rain. And now a little bit up there towards Saxis. Not too much on the eastern shore, but it's coming. Again, in the next half hour, it'll be there. So we have widespread rain, 7 to 8 a.m., and then it gets a little heavy in here around 9 a.m. Maybe an isolated thunderstorm or two even. Now here's midday, still a widespread rain, but it lightens up. And into the afternoon, it looks like it's scattered. It probably will be, but I still think there'll be some pockets of drizzle between 3 and 6. So that could impact the evening commute, just a little bit of light precip. And then after that, it would dry out. So it'll be dry tonight, dry tomorrow. And then through the day tomorrow, we're going to have a good amount of sunshine, partly cloudy skies, but we'll have a northerly wind. Temperatures only in the 40s for highs Wednesday. We drop back to the 40s today, so just a couple of days in a row of chilly conditions. And then Thursday, we'll warm things up a little bit. Winds will be a little more lighter and out of the southwest, so we'll get into the 50s on Thursday. Thursday will be a nice day. But today, we got the rain coming in. We could see a solid 1 to 1.5 inches in isolated 2. I don't think we'll see widespread flooding, but there could be standing water in a few places, especially with the leaves, you know, clogging up the drains. That's possible. So we have temperatures in the 50s around midday, then they drop back to the 40s. 60s in Corolla, you won't make it to the 50s in Williamsburg. Cloudy with rain, heavy at times. Tomorrow, dry, 47, and then 50s on Thursday. You'll have a few showers on Friday, and then quite a bit of rain Friday night and a Saturday morning, but I don't think we'll have hardly any rain for Saturday afternoon. At least that's how it looks right now. Check back for updates.